Welcome back to TIW on Tap. I'm Mason.
I'm Danny.
Big Sexy. Come on, you got to own it, man. Big Sexy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And here we are, St. Patrick's weekend coming up. We have tons of really exciting stuff planned this weekend. Friday, actually, we're going to be in the parade, but
That'll be fun.
We'll get to that a little later. This weekend, how about we tell the people what's going on?
Yeah, this weekend we have the Ironworks is open at noon on Saturday to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We have you're playing at 2, right?
Yeah, so I'll be playing 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So if you're around in town, you want to start your day early, perfect time to come out, catch me playing. I'm going to do a whole cover set. It's going to be really fun. Then we have 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock is Chad Burrows playing. Chad's incredible. I always love jamming with him. So I'm probably going to get up and play a few with him as well. And then 7:30 to 10:30 is going to be Uncle Ben's Remedy. And I believe we're going to do about 21 plus, probably about 5 o'clock. So if you want to stop in during the day, that should be fine. But after 5 o'clock, just know it's going to be 21 plus, but there is no cover charge after anything. It's all free. It's free. We're doing a free St. Patty's Day.
Come on in. Get yourself a beautiful Guinness. And what else we got on tap? We got Killian's Irish Red this weekend, don't we?
I just ordered one up.
Oh, this will be good.
Yeah.
You got Killian, Smithwick's, some Mick Ultra, Miller Lite.
Perfect St. Patrick's Day
Blue Moon.
drinks. Yeah.
But star of the show, that old Guinness. Can't beat a good Guinness, buddy.
Tell you what. So I was just in the UK, actually. And got to say, we pour a pretty decent Guinness here. I was a little worried that they were just going to crush us, but we can hold our own.
We can.
I'm proud to say that.
I can't wait for my buddy to come back from Arizona, the 2-time Arizona state champion Guinness pour. I'm going to dominate him. Dominate. Get ready. So
Buckle up.
we'll have fun.
Yeah, it should be good.
They'll be home this summer and can't wait to see them, and be a lot of fun.
That'll be fun, man. Yeah, so if you guys are planning to come down this weekend, just know that we are going to try to have the patio open as long as the weather is permitting. And it's nice and warm here in beautiful Titusville, PA, especially today. I think it might rain on Friday, but I'm hoping it's dry and sunny on Saturday so that way I can play outside by 2 o'clock. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think it'll be, looking at the forecast, I think Saturday should be pretty decent out. Friday is supposed to rain, so I can't wait to take that antique golf cart in the parade and get soaked, but we'll have fun.
Yeah, so another thing, St. Patrick's weekend in Titusville, just lining up all the fun right now. We got a parade on Friday night, which some of you may not even know about, but what time does it start? 6 o'clock?
Starts at 6 o'clock. It starts we start at the train station. We go up to Gitco, then we turn down Spring Street. We go all the way down to Fat Chad's to Franklin Street, then head up 1 block to Central Ave, and then I think we finish at Shady Park.
Perfect.
So,
and I'll be strolling right up from Shady Park right to Fat Chad's for a good crafty blueberry.
oh yeah, 83 light, baby.
And they've got it dyed green right now, so it's perfect.
Dude, they have like a metallic green thing, like it was doing swirls in my beer earlier. That was, I don't know.
It was beautiful, honestly.
Oh.
I had to take a photo of it. So yeah, lots of stuff going on this weekend. So if you are in town a day early, make sure to catch us in the parade. We're going to be taking the converted Amish buggy with a motor in it around. So give us a wave and we'll be sure to throw you a chocolate coin.
And a bracelet.
And a bracelet. We got tons of
I
bracelets.
really want to get those bouncy balls. Imagine kids running after those damn things. Oh, that'd been great. But
I think we should have done it.
I tell you one thing, I'd never been in a parade in my life, and we did that parade last Oil Fest weekend. That was so much fun. Dude, that's one of the most rewarding feelings is chucking candy at kids. That's like, dude, there's grown adults like pushing kids over for candy from me. I'm like, what are we doing here? So, yeah, we had a lot of fun with it, and
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be in a parade? I'm like, absolutely. I'll be in that parade. So,
So yeah, we'll be doing that on Friday. And then yeah, noon on Saturday. We'll see you here. Should be a lot of fun.
yeah, we got great entertainment, and stop on down, everybody. It's
Yeah.
going to be fun.
So, in other news, we have just started the official YouTube channel of the Titusville Ironworks, where we are also going to be posting the TIW on Tap episodes in full. So if you don't catch it on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or
Try and get in and out now. Come on.
I'm getting ahead of myself here.
I know.
Let me restart that. So if you don't catch the full episode on Facebook, it will be posted on YouTube, and we will also be uploading them to Spotify and Apple Music. I have not yet uploaded a long video to Facebook, so I'm not sure how long they can be. So you can definitely catch the full episode on our YouTube channel, Titusville Ironworks on YouTube. We'll post the link so you guys can go subscribe so you don't miss an episode.
Yeah, we're gonna be uploading to our the TitusvilleIronworks.com too, right?
It's probably a good idea. We'll probably be doing that as well. So you can catch it there as well. Anywhere you can catch a podcast, we will be there, whether you would listen with just audio or with video. So just keep an eye on it. We're going to be having our first guests on very soon. We're getting that lined up as we speak. And we should have some very, very entertaining guests coming on. But if you have somebody you would like to suggest, make sure you put it in the comments below so we can check it out. We'd love to reach out to some people and get a ton of episodes lined up for this year.
Yep, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a fun summer, and it's gonna be fun to get some people in here and interview them and just have a conversation and learn, and it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
So
I did want to ask you real quick while we're on here.
yeah.
So I was in the UK the last 2 weeks, so I missed opening weekend. How was Metallica and Fleetwood Gold? So the Four Horsemen. And
Yeah,
Fleetwood
I worked Friday night Metallica, and they were very good. It was the crowd was very they were active. It was a good time.
Awesome.
Then I stopped down here on Saturday night with Fleetwood Mac, and they were really good, man. And they're coming back later in the year, I believe. And but yeah, they sound and it wasn't crazy loud or anything, and it was like, and just the vibe of everybody in that. It was like partying with my grandmas. It's kind of weird to say that, but it's like, I'm telling you, it was like, yeah.
Everyone was having a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a good time, man. So Fleetwood
Great.
Mac, when they started singing like Stevie Nicks, when she started singing Landslide, I was like, holy shit. I was like, man, just melt you. It's like, yeah.
My two suggestions for bands were Metallica and Fleetwood Mac. I wanted a tribute to come in.
Yeah, and you go over to England.
And I missed both of them.
Like, nice scheduling there, beauty.
England was great, but I'm sure this was a lot of fun, and I'm really, really sad I missed it. And I did just want to quickly mention, because I heard you say the Fleetwood Mac may be coming back later in the year. I believe we're working on it. I'm not sure that it is completely solid yet. But
I hope they do. They are great.
if you guys want it, let us know. Let us know. We always take that into consideration. So we're kicking off 2024 in the right way. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, another thing we should announce too, while we're here, starting in May on Sundays, the first one's Cinco de Mayo, right?
I believe so, yes.
On Sundays at noon we don't really have a closing date for Sundays, right?
We say 6 o'clock, but if you guys are all here hanging out, we'll happily stay open past 6.
But every Sunday this summer, we're going to have food trucks come in, different types of food trucks. So that's exciting. We're going to, and we'll have open mic, and you can tell more about the open mic going on.
Yeah, so basically Sunday is, as we call it, open mic Sunday.
This beer's good. Sorry.
The Miller, or the Mick Ultra pure gold. We're trying it
Yeah.
for the very first time.
Yeah, keep
Very
going. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
so open mic Sundays every single Sunday. We start at noon. Our technical closing time is 6, but like I said, we are very happy to stay open. It is my personal favorite day of the week here at the Ironworks. We hang out outside on our beautiful outdoor patio, which we are also going to be putting in a brand new outdoor bar soon. So
That
be
is
excited
awesome.
about that. Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
The vibe down here in the summertime, sitting at the outdoor bar, sitting on the patio and listening to some music, it's amazing. So stop on down. It's gonna be a good time.
It's the best. And we basically have this open mic where I will be the host this year. And you do not have to sign up ahead of time. You can show up. You come talk to me. I'll get you up. We'll have a sound system ready. We always have people come in with guitars, but we're also working on setting up karaoke. So if you don't play an instrument, no worries. You can just come in and sing some songs with us. It's so much fun. We've had anything from comedians to poetry to people playing electric guitar solos. It's always a huge variety. We all hang out. The drinks are flowing. The food's going to be great this year. I'm very, very excited. So if you can, come down in May. We're starting it off. Cinco de Mayo, the kickoff. Remember that.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose, starting to get in, playing an instrument, man. I'm playing the harmonica, and I've been practicing, and I tell you one thing, I suck at it. God, I'm terrible at that shit, and I can't do it, man. I was like, man, I don't think I can get any good at this. Like, how funny would it be to me? Like, you'll be sitting there playing piano, man, and I come out and start hitting the harmonica. People would be losing their mind. It's like, yep. Is that big sexy on the harmonica? Get the hell out of here.
A lot of people running down Franklin Street.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, I hear the harmonica.
Oh, my gosh. But,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's going to be a fun time, man. And I'm excited with this podcast to interview people and just talk about stuff. It's going to be a good time, man.
yeah.
So.
And like I said before, if you have any suggestions for anyone you would like to see on this podcast, we would love to have them on, interview them, and learn a little bit about what they do or what they know. Because, like I said, in our official, announcement that we were doing this, there's a lot of history in this town, and not a lot of people know about it. And when I started working here with Bob and at the Ironworks, I've been running the social media for about 2 years now, and I started doing a lot of research on the history of Titusville, and it blew my mind the amount of change this small town brought to the planet.
Yeah, man.
It's anything from John Heisman, who's involved in football, to an E.O. Emerson that is involved in the oil industry. You know, we all know about Colonel Drake, but you don't know the players after the initial moment. And it's just crazy the ties that this place has.
When I was down in Houston, we're going down I-10. I was with my cousin. We're going down I-10. And all these skyscrapers, and it's crazy. You look at all the oil companies, and I'm like, all started in Titusville, baby. It's like,
It is crazy.
and it's crazy to think where it is now. And like, it was funny. Like the other day, I was talking to a forester who was up by my house, and he's marking trees, and we were talking about all the old oil memorabilia, or the like the old pump houses and stuff, and the rod lines and pipe laying out in the woods and stuff. And it was funny. I was telling him, I'm like, dude, my house was built in 1927. From Quaker State built it for my great-grandfather. He tended all the well leases around that whole giant property there. And it's just like, holy crap. Then I remember my grandma coming up, and she was like, I was born in this basement. I'm like, dude, I can't get rid of this place. There's just so much history, and this is one place when you come here, there's so much cool stuff on the wall, and you could just spend hours just walking through here and look at it. And Bob and his team did an amazing job of setting up cool museum pieces, and there's just so much stuff to see here. So come on down, man. It's
Yeah, what blows my mind when I come into work in the morning, there's always something happening. There's always something changing, and I get excited to come in and see what are they doing today? Because sometimes it blows my mind. It's always different. And I bet there is someone in the comments that's going to say, I was there 8 weeks in a row, and every single week something major changed because something is always happening here. And that's what's really, really exciting about it. And it's all for such a cool purpose. It's all to
yeah,
teach people about the history. And that's what this place was really started on, was remembering what Titusville was and not letting anyone forget, and teaching people about the area and the oil industry, and also having fun.
yeah. It's amazing when you talk to like in. I talked to my grandpa and I asked him. I was like, man, what was Titusville like when it was like in the like when you were growing up in it, like the 40s and 50s and 60s, and like when SciTemp was going on, he was like, the town was booming, man. He was like, you'll come in on a Friday and Saturday night, and it was just a traffic jam just to get into town. And he's like, all your local storefronts up in town. He was like, it was just, man, people were just left and right spending money. It just everything was thriving. And when like it kind of took a turn when like SciTemp left, but we it seems like with town now we build a lot with tourism.
Right. Yeah.
And like we have Drake Well in town, and like this place, I tell you one thing, man, like seeing when Bob opened this place, it was like, holy crap, he brings a lot of people in town. And it's like when we have big events and you go out and you start meeting people um and you're just talking to them. I'm like, where y'all from? Altoona. I'm like, you're coming from Altoona. That is crazy. Like, and just to see the amount of people that, like, from all over PA and all over the country that come here,
Right.
and it's really cool, man. It's fun to be a part of. So
It is.
So.
It's been one of the absolute highlights for me,
Yeah.
especially over the last 6 years. Since I turned 21, came off touring and everything. And then finally, after COVID found the Ironworks, it's been a massive, massive highlight for me. And it's so fun meeting all of the people and hearing the stories. And I would say essentially what kind of spawned you and I wanting to start the podcast in the first place, because you and I have had the opportunity to hear from so many people that have come in and hear the story that they have to
Yeah.
tell. And I think this is a great platform to be able to share that.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's just like we're living in a world now. It's just it, like social media and stuff, and like I like barely watch TV anymore. I listen to podcasts all the time, and I'm like, I love listening to people talk about stuff, and it's fun. And I was like, man, and what was that? Like, it was right after New Year's. I was like, dude, we should start a podcast. And so we talked to Bob about it. Bob's like, hell yeah, let's do it. And luckily, we have a studio here inside the Ironworks, and we started working on it, and we brought a bunch of like everybody had like Bob had a bunch of signs. I brought some signs and stuff, and
Yeah.
it was just cool, man. It's a fun place, and yeah, I can't wait to interview people, and it's just gonna be a great time.
I think one of my favorite finds for the whole room is sitting right behind you, that gas boy.
Oh yeah.
Right there. That's so awesome.
Oh, I
It looks
brought the
sweet in
old-
that corner.
I brought the old Intimidator, honor of my dad. My dad was a big Earnhardt fan, and what an American badass he was. Freaking Dale Earnhardt.
And it's got a great place sitting right up
Yeah,
there.
that thing's autographed. That's probably worth some money. So don't be scalping it from me. No.
Yeah, so when we decided to do the podcast officially, we came in here and we essentially cleared out the space. We're right on Franklin Street. So if you are driving by in front of the Ironworks, you may just happen to see us in here chatting to the camera. You literally, so if you've been here, the entrance is over this way, the man door right on the street, right on the sidewalk. So, and
If people driving by or people walking by can't see my big ass in here, you're blind. I'm just saying.
we have
I'm
looked,
one large human being, buddy.
we have looked from outside. I feel like I'm in the zoo on display because it is so bright. You can see exactly what we're doing in here, which honestly is really cool. So
I like people watching too.
yeah,
It's kind of fun. It's just like people walk by and I'm like, what a beauty.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, anyway, back to
No.
St. Patty's real quick. If you guys are in, please come up, say hello to us, and we're gonna have a great time. Again, I'm starting at 2. Chad Burrows is starting at 4 o'clock, and Uncle Ben's Remedy is going to be starting at 7:30. It is 21 plus, but there is no cover charge. No cover charge. So totally free to attend any time of day. We're going to have some great food. The Magic Bus Kitchen is cooking. So come in, get some food, hang out with us. We got great music, and there's going to be a ton of fun in Titusville this weekend.
and we pour the best Guinness in town. Come on down.
Cheers to that.
So, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And again, we've got a new YouTube channel.
Cheers, buddy.
Check out the new YouTube channel, Titusville Ironworks, and we'll have it linked so you can check it out. We have a TikTok page. It's Titusville Ironworks on TikTok. We'll be posting clips from the podcast on there, clips from bands on there. We have an Instagram, TIW Tap House, I believe, is our handle. So we're on all the social media. Keep up with us, and we hope to see you in here very soon. And I do just want to, again, quickly give a shout out to Chris Higbee next weekend, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that is coming up very soon.
Yep, March 23rd, Chris Higbee. He's that'll be a $10 cover charge again in, and if you've never been here to see Chris Higbee, he is awesome, man. Like, it is, he did a patriotic song. I seriously thought a bald eagle was going to fly in the building. I'm like, dude, that's badass. God, I love this country. Yeah. But it was so cool. And, but he puts on a show. So stop on down. And, March 30th, the end of the month, we also have Lawyers, Guns, and Money coming in.
Yeah, we do. So it is a packed month. It's starting in April. We will be back to our normal Friday, Saturday schedule. And then starting in May, we'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday as the weather gets nice and warm. So keep in touch, guys. We'll be doing this weekly and posting a video for you.
Yep.
So
Stop on in, everybody. Say hi.
yeah.
So
All right. Well, there we go. I think that might have been the first episode of TIW on Tap.
that is the episode.
All right.
So
short and sweet. We're keeping it short
Yep.
and sweet for you.
Cheers,
this
buddy.
time. We'll see you here.